The Second World War saw some of the coldest winters in European history. Unfortunately for the men on the front lines, enemy fire wasn't the only issue. Trying to stay warm and dry was a daily battle in the harsh cold environment. Today we'll look at a video which depicts ingenious efforts made by US soldiers fighting in Europe. From makeshift jeep parts to enclosed artillery positions, these ideas are both impressive and practical. If you enjoy this video and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. It's free and really helps the channel reach more history lovers like you.
Snow and freezing temperatures in the Apennines make the going tougher than usual for the men handling vehicles along Highway 65. Men in trucks have some protection, but Jeep drivers have to use their wits to keep out of the wind, rain, and snow. By salvaging and taking advantage of scrap materials, many of them have constructed ingenious coverings. The canvas being used to cover this rod frame was salvaged from a shelter half. Scrap wood was saved up to make a frame for a completely enclosed body job. The top is salvaged canvas, stretched tight and nailed to the frame. Pressed wood makes a very neat rear. Even windows of plexiglass salvaged from wrecked airplanes can be put in. Utility as well as protection. A door that can easily be taken off when the windshield must be let down in areas a mile or two from the front. The novel feature about this neat design is that the top has been made so it can be removed in one piece. The news spreads. The driver of a smooth job made entirely out of scrap materials shows a GI still freezing out in the cold what can be done. This vehicle could very easily pass for a station wagon, but it's just another Jeep. The driver designed it so it would have a maximum of window space. Here's a prime example of GI ingenuity. Homemade windows with no draft ventilation. The unusual appearance made by this Jeep is due to the windows on the doors. They are made of two plexiglass blisters salvaged from a wrecked airplane. The dome makes backing up easy. A clever slide arrangement allows the driver to show his trip ticket without opening the door. While terrain and weather keep the Italian front fairly static, transforming Jeeps is just one example of GI ingenuity in improving living conditions. Idice River Valley. Heavy enemy shelling over this area has made it extremely difficult to set up gun emplacements. A field artillery battalion solves the problem. Concealed under what appears to be an ordinary pyramidal tent is a 105mm howitzer and ammunition. The gun fires through the tent opening. During bad weather, the tents also serve as shelter for both men and guns. New snowshoes are issued to units in the snow-blanketed 4th Corps sector, 5th Army front. A unit moves up the snow-covered road toward the jump-off point for patrol action. The patrol puts on snowshoes before starting off into the deep snow. The patrol can now move easily up the trail and out into the open country, unimpeded by the heaped-up drifts.
What did you think about some of the ideas these soldiers came up with? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to expand your knowledge and join the growing Premier History community.